Alright, welcome. This is M-Dog, and if you've been following my channel, you know that I have just gotten into playing Starbound. Now, as chances would have it, within a day or two of me getting into Starbound, there's also a new early access game, which if you see my channel very often, you know I am a sucker for early access games. And what we have before us here is called Signs of Life, and this was just released today as an early access game on Steam, January 27th, 2014. It is currently running $7.49. That is a sale price, and it's regularly $9.99. Now, as this gets further in development, will they increase the price? I don't know. I haven't dug in deep enough to find any sort of, if there's a developer discussion on price points or anything such as that. A lot of these games that are similar to this, like Starbound or Terraria, I think a lot of them without sales end up being more like in the $15 price range. But there's some variation there, so we'll see. Now, Signs of Life is developed by Sweet Dog Studios, and it is, let me repeat myself, in early access. So is Starbound, but Starbound's been in early access for quite a while. This is day one of at least Steam availability early access. So you would hope they would have the game at a point in which they would be okay with the masses beginning to download and play the game, and at least it being finished enough where people aren't turned off by how buggy or difficult it is to enjoy the game. So, but we will see, and what this is going to be is a literal first impressions video. This, you know, if I do future videos of Signs of Life, it'll be working from a point of some sort of, you know, not expertise, but at least experience. Right now I have nothing. I've literally just launched the game and hit record. So this could be a disaster. Who knows? Alright. Here are our options here for the game. We're going to go to settings first, as we usually do. Resolution's at 1280 by 720. That's fine. We're on windowed. Font size is small. Anti-aliasing is on. Shadow quality is high. EXP drawing is off. Music's at 5. We're going to crank that down to off. Sound effects are at 5. Tooltips is on. Attack in menu is on. Interesting. So we save that, and how do we get out of that now? We'll see if we hit escape. Nope. Alright. So let's click on new character now. We will call ourselves M-Dog. We are a male. Okay. Head 1 or 2? I don't know. Are we bald, short, Huey, rod, bowl, cornrows, curly, flat top, puffy, rat tail, receding, skirted egg, top knot, very short, or bald? We'll just be short. And now you can change skin color. It looks like there are 8 options. We'll just keep it on default. Hair color. Facial hair. Oh, it's hard to see. We'll go with some facial hair. That's fine. Pants. Oh, mercy. There are some weird choices here. Shirts. Shoes. Shoes are kind of weird looking in this game. Okay, boom, here we go. I guess it's generating map. And while it's doing that, let me look at something here. I wanted to just real quickly see, do they advertise this as a multiplayer game? No, they're not. They advertise this as a single player experience. Alright, let's see what's going on here. I don't know about for you, but for me the sounds are very quiet. Oh, they're very quiet for you. I've got sounds completely turned off. You can left A and right D. Didn't give us much of a choice there. Let's see. I think I'm supposed to scan you or something. Hang on, let me get out my checklist. This is Aegis, our computer. Okay, let's say you seem to be alive. Check. No brain damage. Let's just say I can't rule it out. Probably fine. Really small in that box. Looks like you have your standard issue multifunction Meg tool. Although the lens cracked, it was probably damaged during that one time when we were attacked by hostile aliens and then boarded an escape pod and escaped to an alien planet. That sounds like maybe what happened today. Your fingers don't look broken, so you should be able to access your gadgets by pressing 1 and scrolling through them with the mouse wheel. You can get more information about a piece of equipment by opening the inventory menu, tab, and clicking the item with the inventory menu open. You can pick things up from the ground or put them on the ground from your inventory. Okay, I'm already like super bored of this quiz or whatever, so I'm going to take a nap. You can open the pod by right-clicking on it, and there are some supplies in the chest on the bottom of your pod. You should probably use those or something. Oh wait, one more thing. I'm reading weak signal from the Pioneer Station. I can't quite make it out, but it's either a distress beacon or a warning to stay away. Hope that helps. Okay, we're moving around. Boy, I tell you what. How about the lean back there? Ooh. Right-clicking does open the pod. Oh, he's leaning back because he's following where the mouse is. I gotcha. Okay, well that makes me feel a little better about things. What are these? Alright, this says it is a Meg tool. This is our current equipment. This is our crafting. Projects. So to make a campfire, sticks and stones. We need 12 sticks and 7 stones. Okay. Now I don't know why this is changing color. Alright. Your backpack. Alright. You can use the map by pressing M. Oh, there's the backpack. The map is on my wrist. Alright. There we go. Flare gun, no ammo. 9mm pistol, no ammo. There's pistol ammo. What you bet? Oh, no, that's flare. Build a shelter. Okay. Alright, we have emptied our chest. Okay. It has taken me a little bit of time to start to wrap my mind around some of what's going on in this game. So I'm actually probably going to have to edit this up because it's taking longer than I thought it would to figure out how to even do the most simple of things. So I don't want you to have to. All right, so this is what I figured out so far. You've got this device, and according to what color it is, I'm changing the color by scrolling. So purple is going to give me, it's the same thing as I hit M, just sort of a map coming off of my little wrist device. When it's yellow, what does it do? I haven't figured it out yet. Red and blue is what we're using right now. Alright, so let's walk up to this tree and let me show you something. If I left click on this tree, this wrist device thing I have is going to basically destroy the tree. Everything just came down from the tree. Now I can't collect this stuff with the red. I have to go to the blue. So I scroll down with the mouse, and then I start left clicking on things. And that stuff is suddenly going to be in my inventory. And I basically just picked up everything that fell out of the tree, which included food, plants, branches, wood, all kinds of stuff. So now let's look in our inventory, okay? Now, it doesn't look like all that is here. Right here we have some blue seed. So we got a couple different kinds of seeds in here, a flint, a hard rough stone, some brown seeds, some things you could plant and watch it grow. But the reason why a lot of this is not visible is because we have this forager pouch. If you right click on that, it opens up. That's where you see we've got a chunk of wood from a tree. So we've got logs in here. We've got sap, juicy fruit, cotton, banana fruit, plant fibers. Get off of it. And sticks, small pieces of wood. Then we can close that up. Then we can close our inventory up. Alright, so let's keep going a little bit here. What is this right here? Is that our hunger level? Buffs. Okay, that's from eating. Up here we have our life and probably some sort of stamina or something. Up here we have quick slots. We also have Q and E that we can slot things in as well. Alright, so if we want to, instead of destroying this little tree, if we just want to gather the fruit off of it, we can do that. And then perhaps the fruit will grow back. Alright, so let's just, I think we're too close to it. Let's grab these food items or whatever it is, and we'll hope that it is something we can eat. Now let's go to red. Let's see what happens here with a sheep. Nothing. Okay. So it doesn't look like... Now if we get down here and stomp... Oh yeah. Sheep didn't like that. And this thing's attacking us back. Are we getting anywhere near to destroying it? That is the question we need to ask ourselves. Because if not, we probably ought to retreat. Oh, we did. Alright, so let's look at our blue here and let's see what we just picked up. Okay, so we just got some new recipes based on what we picked up. Alright, so our life is slowly coming back, so as long as we take it easy, we'll probably be okay. But apparently we don't have any kind of weapon or any... Look at that! The bug flips over us. That is awesome. Alright, you can go, of course, down. And... Oh, we can't get it through there. That's pretty cool. The bug. the bug. Alright. Now, let's see if we can figure out crafting here. I don't... What was that we just got? I don't know. I don't know if we have anything that we can craft yet. This is supposed to be crafting. Okay. Armor sets. Clothing. Tools. This is what we need. We need tools. A salvage kit. A basic salvage kit. What does that do? I don't know, but it sounds important. A saw. Cutting various materials. Probably help us get trees down a little quicker. Whoa, 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 whoa. Something just walked by us and hit us for no reason. A hunter pouch. So this would help organize our chest. If we had a hunter's pouch in there, we could organize the meat and stuff we get off animals. Excavator couch. This sounds like minerals and ores, that kind of things. Leather satchel. Carry various goods. Leather bag. Simple leather bag. Wood platform. Sap torch. Crude but quite functional, lasts longer and burns brighter depending on the type of fuel used to make it. So we can make it with our stick and sap. So let's craft one of those. Alright, we just crafted one. Let's put this up here. Okay, so instead of giving you freedom to put whatever you want in here, we will now see that torch supposedly somewhere, well, not there. Not there. Okay, let's see. Can we put it here? No. Those are scroll slots automatically filled. Okay, so maybe this we can put here. I guess we just click it. Okay, so you see the circle around us, that appears to be where we could set this up, anywhere in that area. So if we wanted to put it there, we could. And now we have put it there. Now let's see if our blue device will then suck this back into our inventory. It does not appear it would, although we can pick it up and put it back in our inventory. Okay, we've got something kind of big heading towards us right now, and he looks like he might not be friendly. Okay, we're okay. Let's see what else we can do. We would really like a weapon of some sort. Other than a pistol. I mean, we could use pistol. There we go, a wooden bow. That's what we want. We need some more plant fiber to craft this. Alright, let's get some more plant fiber. We could make a club or a wooden sword. Does it say what kind of damage these do? 3 to 5 damage, and let's see what the club does. 4 damage, attack speed 1. The sword is attack speed 1.25 and a little variant on damage. All right, let's craft that. All right. Look at that, folks. We now have a sword. Right-click stabs, left-click thrusts. Or swings down. Alright, let's see how the sheep like me now. I don't think you're going to be able to escape, sheep. Alright, we have done something to these poor sheep. Now let's see here. If we go to 1, picked up some raw meat. If we can build a campfire, okay. Now what about breaking down the sheep further? No, it does not look like we can. Does not look like we can do this. But this red thing is what we destroy, or mine earth with, let's say. All right, so we basically mine it with the red and then pick it up with the blue. Okay. Alright, so we can cook that meat. Alright, let's go ahead and go. How many torches did we make? Tab opens inventory. We only have, I think we made 2, but we only have 1 left. So, alright, let's go down a little bit. Let's see what we can see. Now, this is where our F key does shine a little light. Okay, let's make a little place to fall down. So it looks like we need to remove some more right here. And now we're picking this stuff up. Let's get a little light down. And this would probably be a good place to put our light. So let's open up this and place the torch right here. Now look at all this stuff we can see. We just picked up a bunch of stuff. And that was a good suggestion. They suggested that we organize our stuff by making some satchels and such that will help us organize it. And that's a good idea. Alright. Now one thing that is interesting is you are not able to... Oh goodness. This is a mess. It's a mess right now, folks. There we go. Is it that our head is hitting the ceiling? Yes, it was. Alright. It's just a little more clunky than I want it to be on moving around. I mean, it's alright, but it's a little bit clunky. What is this? A little buggy bug. Alright. Let's go back to crafting here. And let's see what happens if we make some of these packs, if we can. Forager pack, we've already got one of those. Hunter pouch, excavator. I think excavator pouch ought to be our first priority. So we need hide, 1 out of 3, and basalt, which is a building block. Let's make sure we can't already make hunter. No. Okay, we need some hides for both. Okay. Alright. 4. One more hide. One more hide and we meet our goal. Hopefully it's just going to place one. Yeah, it did. Alright. And again, if you want to pick up the stuff that you have excavated or whatever, you do have to use your blue wrist piece thing, where your red is the one that's doing the, I guess, excavating, and then your blue is the one that's going to and we're going to try to dig down a little bit here, see what this process is like. Now, one thing that's nice about the blue one, it seems, is that you are able to gather a bunch of things at the same time. So we can go ahead and go to our blue here and basically just grab it all that's close to us. Seemed like there was something else there besides just the wood, the dirt. Let's see what it may have been. I don't know, I can't tell. That's one. It might have been a bone. It was something like that shape, I think. It's one sort of complaint I have, is it is a little bit difficult. I guess we could maybe click on it before we put it in our inventory, but I like when games give you a quick little screen indicator of like, hey, this is what you just got. I feel like I'm seeing something shiny here. Might be my imagination though. It might have just been this stuff. And we're trying to kind of work our way a little further down every couple steps here. It does go pretty quick, at least through dirt. If you try to move it too fast, it doesn't get it. And we're kind of making a staircase here, I guess. Oh, we're out of power. I think we're just fatigued. Oh, we're also hungry. Much better. That may have been why we were running out of power so fast, to be honest. Because we were hungry. I guess we'll see if it runs right back out here. Yeah, it ran right back out. And we have one more torch to place. And I guess one thing we could look at that would probably be smart is to see, do we have the ability to make a tool that will help us mine more quickly? Tools. Hammer. Opens up more crafting options. So that might be what we do first, is to get the hammer. I don't know. I didn't just see a straight up pickaxe there as an option. It's getting mighty dark, so let's... I think we could probably make more torches if we needed to. Yeah, there appears to be something right down here. Amber. Cool. Okay. So I did a little digging here and I found some what appears to be basalt. Let's go ahead and attach a torch here to give us some nice light. And it looks as though we now have basalt. So let's go back to our crafting menu. And if you remember, we got some new recipes as well. A basalt axe, which is 4 damage. It's really not that much of an improvement, but I do like that it shows you your new recipe. So a brick smelting oven, smelting ores. So it's actually making more and more sense to me now here as we go. Every time we get a new product or find something new like this basalt, it opens up new recipes. So that doesn't mean that there weren't recipes already there that we needed to find basalt for, because obviously there were. If you look at our excavator pouch, see we need one more basalt and we can make it. And that's going to really help organize, or it should help organize our bag here. So let's go ahead and get that and see what happens. And basalt does take a good bit longer to process here. We're going to go ahead and get a good bit of it. And as I'll show you here momentarily, I'll show you how far down we kind of had to go to get this stuff. So now we have plenty of the basalt. So let's go ahead and craft this, and let's see what happens after we craft it. All right, so keep a good close eye here on our bag here. So we crafted this. Now nothing automatically went in there, which is disappointing. Let's see if I was hoping there would be a way to... Alright, so let's see if we now... We'll get a piece of dirt and a piece of basalt. Bring it into our bag here. Let's see if it automatically went in there. It did not. Collects minerals, ores, rocks whenever you collect them with your meg laser. So that's what we're doing, but maybe since the what we're gathering was already outside of it, it wasn't working. Banana seed, I don't know, I guess you can put whatever you want in there. And I'm making an assumption here, but I think that anytime we now collect anything new material-wise that we don't already have in our bag, it should automatically put it in that bag. Looks like that's all of the rocks go in there. Brown egg, blue seed, and some of this is stuff that should be in here and probably isn't for the same reason that when we first collected it, maybe we didn't have this. We're gonna go ahead and put all of our, now food actually probably goes in the other bag that we don't have yet, like the meat bag, but these seeds I would think would all go in here. Wool doesn't need to. Feathers. Here's some more brown seeds. Not flares, obviously. Bone, I mean, we're getting that out of the dirt, so we'll put it in there. Okay, so we're starting to get it a little more organized. Now, let's see if, let's make sure that now when we do collect something new here, that it will go into the right place. Okay, so these should all not be visible in our main bag, and they are not. It looks like they did go into the right place. Okay, so let's get dirt, basic building block here, and we'll start working our way up so you can see how far down we went to find the basalt, which is, you know, kind of what we were looking for there. And so that was a pretty good ways. And now we're back to the top. So it would kind of be nice if maybe there were a few quests that kind of helped you figure out, okay, this is what you should be doing, when you should be doing it. But for instance, I think another good idea right now would be to make some bricks. Let's see how much we needed. How many bricks? We need 20 bricks, and we have enough basalt. So let's see how many, if we can make that many bricks, and we'll at least get one more thing built here. Brick we need 20 of. There is a nice maximum button there. I like that. Alright, so we should have 20 bricks. Now, did that go into... Where did the bricks go? Where are our bricks? Did we craft them? Oh, we need a heat source to make bricks. A heat source. Alright, let's look at our campfire. We need some more gray rocks. Okay. Rocks are made with basalt, and we need 3 more. Now we have enough. Now we can make a campfire and place it down. So that's what projects look like when they get built, it appears. And now let's see what we can do with the campfire. How do we access the campfire is our current question. before I said I didn't know what yellow does. That's clearly the light, right? And then purple is some sort of map. Oh, we have a campfire. Now, while it's burning, alright, so while it's burning, let's see real quick if we can make these bricks. Yeah, it appears as though we can now. Alright, we crafted bricks. Did they go where they belong? Yes. Bricks went where they belong. That's great. So now we should be able to craft our brick smelter. Boom. Again, we've got to figure out how to now let's see, can we put raw meat in the campfire? There has got, oh wait, I just right clicked on that. Fuel, material, and then bake it. Okay. Raw red meat. Cook it on a heat source. I'm wondering why you can't just right click on the campfire like you can the smelting thing that we built. Okay, wait a minute. Crafting. I bet it's under crafting. Now that's a little confusing. To me, it seems like you should be able to... Alright, red meat. We can make 4. We have the heat source, so it works. Poultry. We can make... Just maximize it. Crawler meat. Maximize it. Alright, so we have some food now. Can we then... Okay, so we broke down the campfire and it gave us some stuff back. Now I don't know, I'm not going to be able to tell if it gave us everything back. But we now have food. So we ate some food, very nice. Full belly, or close to full. Alright, we're figuring some stuff out here. Okay, so we have sort of carried on through, I don't know, total time probably close to an hour now of just working through some of the different systems here on Signs of Life. Now, I'm going to sort of summarize this a little bit and we're going to go ahead and wrap this video up, and I'm hoping that I have taken the playtime I have had and chopped it up and just given you some highlights. So there is an additional level of complexity, I would say, in this game. The graphics are good. I mean, I like the graphics. You know, it's much more detailed than you might expect for this type of game. It looks really good, in my opinion. But what I think you need to decide, and when you're trying to figure out if this is a game that you want to play, is one, how important is the multiplayer? Because to me that's huge. Being able to play with, you know, like Artrex in my example on Starbound is very fun. Right now this is single player, and I need to do some digging, some looking to see if they have any plans to allow cooperative play, because that would be big. 2 is the extra layer of complexity. I mean, the truth is, the systems that are going on in this game, on one hand, are very cool. I mean, I like them. It seems like you can upgrade, you know, this whole Meg, whatever it's called, lens system that you have. It seems to imply that you can upgrade this thing. The Meg tool. Extract, map, manipulate, so illuminate. So it tells you what the 4 things are. You can have additional battery, some sort of multi-pass. Here's the lens, and the lens I have right now is cracked. So you can get a much stronger device, you would assume. You may be able to even influence the different parts of the tool. So I love that. Does that extra complexity interest you? Now, starting the game, as you've seen from however much I've shown of this video, it has made for a clunkier feel, because it's just not as easy to just jump in, you know, not knowing anything about the controls or the systems. This game just takes a little more time. But you know what they're doing with the slots up here, 1 through 5, your number slots, and then Q and E, and I don't know when Q and E, it says some can be put in quick slot items. So, you know, maybe like bandages, I mean, you know, maybe those types of items will be available for Q and E, but most items you cannot drag and drop. You know, 5, if you want to look at different types of seeds, you scroll through them. If you want to look at your different guns or ranged weapons, you scroll through them. Melee weapons, you scroll through them. Different lens type things, as well as other tools, like your fire starter, go in this first one. So, and then all of your dirt things you can place go in the 4th one. So, you know, I'm slowly starting to figure things out. You know, equipment, there's all kinds of slots where you can put equipment, crafting, and then projects. Projects are more long-term things. Crafting is more immediate things. There's a lot to the game, it seems. Do you ever get off the planet? Well, probably. I mean, it implies that there, you know, is the possibility that you might one day get off the planet, although I don't sense that that's going to be as quick as it can be in like Starbound. And you know, when we walked to looking at the screen to the right, we got to a level where it said, no, you're not high enough level yet to come to this area, and I think the level may end up being leveling up your Meg tool, but I could be totally wrong on that. I mean, does it say what level I am anywhere? I mean, if it does, I just haven't seen it. But anyhow, so there's lots of questions left. From spending some time, I have to admit, the more I play of Signs of Life, the more I like it. The biggest thing that holds me back is it's a single-player experience. You know, that's the thing that makes me question how much time would I pour into this game. Yeah, I don't know, maybe your friends aren't always available to play with you, and maybe you end up playing, if you're into this kind of game, maybe you play Starbound when your friends are available, maybe you play Signs of Life when they're not. I don't know. I like it. I do. The game is growing on me even throughout the time I've been recording this video. So I hope I've given you at least a picture of what the game is like, parts of the game, early game is like. Again, I'll try to cut this video up so it's not too long, but as always, I appreciate you watching. Let me know if you have any questions or comments, things you want me to explore more specifically in the game. But as always, I hope you have enjoyed it, and we're going to go ahead and wrap this one up. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, comment if you feel up to it. I always appreciate it when you do. Thanks.